Long ago, in a city full of bustling markets and twisting alleys, there lived a second old man, weary from a life of toil and hardship. Unlike other men, he carried a strange fate with him. Misfortune seemed to follow him wherever he went. One evening, as he walked near the outskirts of the city, he noticed two black dogs lying in the sand, their eyes glimmering with an unusual intelligence, almost as if they were watching and understanding everything around them. The old man, cautious but curious, approached the dogs. To his amazement, the animals began to speak in human tongues, recounting stories of fortune, misdeeds, and the secrets of hidden treasures scattered across the land. The dogs said they were guardians of fate, sent to reveal the consequences of choices made in life, both good and evil. They warned the old man that they could lead him to untold riches or to ruin, depending on the purity of his heart and the wisdom of his decisions. The old man, tempted by the promise of wealth but mindful of the warnings, asked the dogs to guide him. The first dog led him through deserted streets and abandoned gardens, places where greed and betrayal had left their mark. Here, the old man saw the skeletons of men who had sought fortune without thought, their lives destroyed by their selfishness and deceit. He realized that treasures are not always blessings, and that the pursuit of wealth without honor could bring death rather than delight. The second black dog led him to a hidden courtyard, where gold coins glimmered in the moonlight, where jewels were scattered across the sand. However, a closer look revealed traps and curses set upon the riches. A man who took even a single coin would face misfortune or death. The old man, understanding the dog's lesson, refrained from taking anything. Instead, he knelt and offered prayers of gratitude for the wisdom he had gained and the sight he had been granted. The two black dogs, pleased with his restraint, spoke once more. "You have seen the cost of greed and the danger of desire. Wealth is not evil, but those who serve it blindly will suffer. Guard your heart, act with justice, and you will find that true riches are measured not by gold, and by knowledge, patience, and integrity." With that, the dogs vanished into the shadows, leaving the old man standing alone under the stars, his mind and heart enlightened. He returned to the city, carrying with him the lessons of the black dogs, sharing the stories with anyone who would listen. Merchants, travelers, and even kings marveled at his words, for they spoke of truths beyond the reach of ordinary men, that wealth without virtue is a curse, that power without wisdom is dangerous, and that the choices of one day could echo through an entire lifetime. Years passed, and the old man's reputation grew. People came from far and wide, seeking guidance and advice. He never returned to the courtyard of gold or chased after riches, for he had learned that fate is best served with patience and understanding. The black dogs had shown him that life is full of choices, each with consequences, and that only by listening, observing, and acting with care can one avoid the snares that lie hidden in wealth, pride, and ambition. Thus, the tale of the second old man and the two black dogs became a legend in the city, a story told to remind all who hear it that fortune and misfortune are two sides of the same coin, and that true wisdom lies in knowing which path to follow. The black dogs remain forever symbolic, guardians of conscience and fate, waiting in the shadows to test the hearts of those who seek their guidance.